Malcolm, nice to see you back in Derby. How does it feel to be back in this part of the world?
It feels fantastic, obviously, to try and to come back and see so many supporters who remember the Premier League times from the early, sort of late 90s, early 2000s, which was my time at the club. And come back and just to reminisce about them moments. Obviously, got my autobiography, which came out earlier on in the year. So obviously, we're just trying to get together and have a good bit of fun.
What's been the reaction to the book?
It's been very positive. I always wanted it to sort of appeal to the generic football fan, because my story into football was very unique, very different story to any other footballer, really, when you nail it down and think where I came from, and working in the supermarket to playing non-league football for a few months to signing in the Premier League. It was a whirlwind time, and so the book tells the whole story of me from being born up until where I'm at now, which is back in love with football and coaching. My football career ended prematurely in 2009, and for me to be over 10 years later and have my autobiography and reminisce about these times at Derby. Look, there was a time after I retired where I couldn't even watch a football match, let alone talk about it. So it's been really important for me to go on this journey, effectively away from football, to realise actually what I love is football, and what I've always loved from the very early age is football. And there's like-minded people here who are big supporters of the football club, and Derby's such a football institution. And I learnt that at first hand, being the centre forward for the club for a few years. And I've had them moments which I needed so desperately to almost close a book on something, because they've been festering away for a number of years. It was a long time for me being injured, from 2003 to getting out again in 2009. 6 years is a bloody long time to go through anything, let alone go through an experience where it was horrible.
And just finally, you are back at Pride Park Stadium in a week or two.
Yeah, so in January I'm going to be back there for the Bolton game at home, where I'll have a chance to connect with supporters as well. So I look forward to that. I haven't been back to Pride Park really since I left, which is sad in some respects that it's been coming up 20 years since I left the club. So for me to go back there and experience a match day is something that I really look forward to.